Hi, real estate agents. This is Brad Gustafson of Trans-TRAC Systems, and I'm going to give to you today a listing presentation that allows you to upgrade your services above the competition. So the first thing you want to do is not say bad things or negative things about the competition. You're going to be talking to other real estate agents. They're going to be the ones that bring the buyers to your listing. So you want to maintain a positive attitude and a positive relationship with all agents. So you never badmouth the competition, but you want to set yourself apart. So what you want to do is upgrade your services. So you see on the screen here a form that allows you to upgrade the services. The first thing you want to do is check my blog, which is Qualifying Your Client, the Chronology Method. Because following that, you're going to get the information necessary to present the services that they want to hear. You don't want to present services that they're not interested in. So you have to qualify them properly to get the services that they want. So check that, that blog post to figure out how to get that information before you give the presentation. Anyway, so once you sit down with a client and you're ready to present your services, you want to say, client, there are two levels of service that we provide you. The first level, as you see down here on the bottom left, are the traditional real estate services that you should expect from any good agent. Now, you've talked to some other agents already, you may be talking to some more in the future, and they're pretty much all good, otherwise they'd be out of business, right? You know, they're in business, so they have to be at least good. Well, we think you deserve more than just good, and we're going to upgrade the services. But first, we are going to provide the traditional services that our competition provides, and let me go over the ones that are important to you now. Then I'll go through this list, and you'll see I have 8 things written down. When you create a form like this, you may have 15, 20, 30, who knows how many services that you categorize as traditional. But only present those services, and more importantly, present the benefits of those services that the client has told you they're interested in. So it may be 1 or 2 or 5. But once you've completed presenting the traditional services, you want to close them and get the first yes. And say, you'd like at least that level of traditional real estate services, wouldn't you? And when they say yes, you can move on to the upgrades. And you can preface the upgrades by saying, we not only provide the traditional level of services, but the first thing we're going to do to upgrade the services for you, my client, is targeted internet marketing. Now, you may have different upgrades. Again, you create your own services, whatever you want to do. But again, if it's targeted internet marketing, you want to describe what it is, but most importantly, describe how it will benefit the customer. Will it get them a higher price? How will it get them a higher price? Will it sell their home faster? Will it make there be fewer headaches in the transaction? Something has to be a benefit to the customer. So explain that benefit. Once they understand the benefit, then you take the paper, you turn it around, slide it across the table, hand them a pen, and say, check the yes box on number 1. And then they've gone from saying yes verbally to saying yes verbally and by a physical check mark. Then you follow this same pattern with each of the upgrades, presenting the service, the advantage of that service, and most importantly, the benefit of that service to the customer. Each time having them pick up a pen and check the yes box. The weekly marketing updates, yes. The negotiation expertise, yes. My custom services, yes. So you get them to continually say yes, yes, yes. Then, once you've finished getting yeses from them, or the check marks on the yes, you can take that back and add a line, which I don't have on this form, which is the listing agent and place to sign. And I actually pick up the pen, sign my name, and say to them, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm committed to providing these services should we decide that we want to work together in the marketing and sale of your house. Now I say should we because at this point we haven't talked about price, we haven't talked about commission, we haven't talked about the term or the length of the listing agreement. We're only at the marketing phase, and I'm committing to that should we be able to work everything else out. Then I turn it around and hand it to them and let them sign. Say, I'd like you to go ahead and acknowledge that these are the services that you would like us to provide should we decide to work together. Now, 90 to 95% or more of the time, they're just going to sign it. Occasionally, you'll have somebody say, "Oh, wait, what am I signing? Am I, committing to anything?" If they do, you simply say, "No, this is just your acknowledgement that you like our marketing plan." Now, if you don't like our marketing plan, there's no sense in us talking about the price or anything else. If you don't like our marketing plan, you're going to want to list with somebody else, so I can leave. That takes the pressure off of them, and they'll sign it 99% of the time and allow you to move forward because they want to talk about find out what your opinion of the price is and the commission and everything else. So you want to get their signature and make their signature access to the additional information that they want to get from you. So then what you've done is you've gotten them to start it out saying yes verbally, you've gotten them saying yes by check marks, and then you've gotten a signature from them saying yes, that they like you. You've taken them up a set of stairs. Visually, you can see that. It's a staircase. It's so much easier at the end when you do pull out the listing agreement to say, okay, I just need your okay here. They've already signed something else. They're in the mode of signing. If you haven't gotten them to sign and say 5, 6, 7, 10 yeses before you pull out a listing agreement, there's no way they're going to sign something. You've got to warm them up, guide them towards that, so that last signature is just one little small step. Anyway, if this is valuable information for you, please use it. I hope it makes you a lot of money. But even more important, check out my TransTrac transaction tracking system and class that's available on Udemy. Check the link below, and you'll have a discount off of the retail price of $149. Contact me if I might even post a template of this form on that class too. So anyway, give me some feedback, tell me what you think, and have a great career.